New York wins the opening tip. The Caitlin Clark era officially underway in Indiana. Crowd, all fans, and all eyes on number 22, the rookie guard out of Iowa. Here is the MVP, Brianna Stewart, going right to her. It is Caitlin Clark able to clear for Indiana.
Caitlin coming off that 20-point performance right here, handling the physicality of Benijah Laney.
Already getting some better looks than she did on Tuesday. Indiana struggled to free her up at times. New York's had some wide open perimeter shots in. Ionescu knocks that one down. Look there at Sandy Brondello in her third year in New York as Stewie goes glass, banks it in.
Each player.
Boston muscles her way inside. This will be a fun matchup tonight. Jones gets the better of that one. One of the league's premier defenders, Jonquel Jones. Clark, step back, handoff Boston. She'll give it back to her. Good ball movement. Samuelson's open, and she delivers with a three. Boston going to have quite the assignment trying to chase Jones around the perimeter as Stewart turns and hits.
Offensive rebounding has been an issue right here. Indiana's got to clean that up a little bit. Extra possessions for New York is not good for Indiana's defense. New York is too efficient. See right there, that would be 2 points off an offensive rebound.
There is Sandy Brondello from New York. Anna Dojkic has checked in for her first minutes with the Liberty. Here's Ionescu right to the rim. Boston has the size advantage on Stewart, turns and puts it up too strong. Offensive rebound and the putback is there.
Countering, going one-on-one in the post.
4 points for Boston as Stewart the other way lays it in.
Oh my goodness, what a move! Knocking it out of bounds so that they could set their defense.
Temi Fagbenle checking in here, turns the corner on Stewart, and how's that for a home ovation? This building is just waiting to erupt at that first three-pointer as Laney Hamilton through traffic, tough finish. Cross-court pass, Samuelson a corner three, she knocks it down.
To suck the defense to the strong side, Katie Lou Samuelson open on the backside.
Here's Stewart on a step back and answers with a triple.
Look at the space right here, 5 out.
Wheeler trying to isolate, working on Vandersloot. That's a tough look, and Wheeler rattles it home. Significant improvement, though, on Tuesday night when they turned it over 25 times. Burke gets around Smith to the rim, and a nice finish for Kennedy Burke.
Right, they get it and get up the floor quickly.
Wallace driving into Ionescu, using the other side of the rim. Pretty finish for Wallace. Now Wheeler trying to push.
And look at Fagbenle run ahead of the basketball.
Whole corner three, she knocks it down.
She's the greatest disruptor our game has ever seen. She's making people change the way they look at women's sports, in particular women's basketball. Not sure about that one.
Jones, high-low, it's Stewart's.
6'6" to 6'4". But you like to go 4 out around 1 with Aaliyah Boston in this lineup on the floor offensively.
Everything running through Stewart so far, and she's cashing in. 18 points in the first half for Brianna Stewart.
Look at the ISO right here, one-on-one.
Boston on Jones. Boston ducks in. Oh, and Stewart comes out of nowhere to block the shot.
What great timing by Brianna Stewart to drop down.
She's a great story of persistence, perseverance. Back here in the WNBA 5 years later. And Laney Hamilton from the mid-range.
Because you watch her as a young player, you watched how hard she's worked for this opportunity. She deserves everything she gets. As Stewie at the rim says no.
And here is Laney Hamilton, the step through and draws the foul.
That's where you got to recognize. Kelsey Mitchell gave it up but had a mismatch. You got to boomerang pass it right back to her and let her go to work.
Jones pulls down the offensive rebound and a second chance opportunity for Jonquel Jones.
2 for 1.
Clark, bounce pass. There's Boston. That duo is going to have so many assists as Laney Hamilton off balance knocks down another. Starts the third quarter here for Indiana. Fever held to just 35% from the floor in that first half. As Samuelson, deep position, lays it in.
Great call to start the second half.
They're going to have to try to avoid her fifth here. from large stretches.
Sabrina Ionescu doing a much better job at that time defending Katie Lou on that inverted box post up.
Smith hounding Vandersloot. Inside for Stewart. And on a second effort, Stewart cashes in. And see Clark up top. Samuelson threw a triple team. It somehow found its way to Boston. Boston can't finish underneath. Will work it back out to Wheeler. Shot clock down to 1. Smith doesn't get it off in time. It's a 24-second violation. Vandersloot drives on Clark, puts on the brakes and finishes. This is New York's largest lead of the night. Boston driving it back at Jones and a bank shots.
That's a really great drive.
16 second chance points here tonight. Stewart fading, firing, and she's got it going.
I'm sorry, but that is a thing of beauty right there. Breanna Stewart, 4 NCAA championships at UConn. 4 times she was the MVP of the Final Four, the most outstanding player. You got to play through the post a little bit more to try to collapse the defense and try to get some of your actions to work.
Mitchell catch and shoot, delivers on a 3.
Or you could put Kelsey Mitchell in the game and let her go to work.
Mitchell still not 100%, coming off an ankle injury, coming off the bench here. Landing on a backdoor cut, had it deflected, Jones pulls it down. Stewart extra pass, Vandersloot delivers on a 3-ball own.
We haven't played together very much, and that's the way you look at Indiana. This is a veteran group in New York, and she's saying we don't have the timing down right. It'd be hard to get a bunch of new players to get the timing down for Indiana.
Just can't get anything going consistently offensively.
That's a new set, though, we had not seen. And there is Savali running the floor, ahead of the ball, beating Leah Boston down the court.
Leavish hounding Clark. Clark, step back 3, knocks it down!
But they will adjust, and they're going to be better for her as her time gets more, as she becomes more productive with her time. They come off the timeout, and that's 3 empty possessions.
No look, Stewart fouled and 1.
What a cut by Breanna Stewart.
Wheeler working on Vandersloot, shot clock down to 7. Entry pass to Boston, who waits, can't finish, and Boston couldn't pull it down. There's Vandersloot to grab the rebound. Inside, Jonquel Jones is home free. Entry pass to Boston, who waits, can't finish, and Boston couldn't pull it down. There's Vandersloot to grab the rebound. Inside, Jonquel Jones is home free.
And while we're talking about Indiana's.
So Clark picks up her 5th. One more, she'll be done. Ionescu launches and buries a 3. It's a 10-0 start to the 4th for New York. Jones, beautiful find, Ionescu on the finish. Lenny Hamilton, switch on to Smith. And right back inside, it's Jones for 2 more. The brightest young core of players. 100% Indiana fever. As Dojkic hits a 3. Into triple digits. As they dominate the 4th quarter, they outscore Indiana 35-10 in the 4th.